Has a leg cramp ever woken you up at night, leaving you in terrible pain? It feels like your muscles are being twisted in knots, and all you can do is wait for it to stop. For 6 out of 10 seniors, these awful leg cramps happen regularly, making it hard to sleep and even harder to stay active during the day. What many don't realize is that these painful cramps are often your body's way of crying out for specific nutrients it's not getting enough of as you age. But there's hope. Today, we're revealing 10 specific foods that target the root causes of leg cramps, foods that work better than medications without the side effects. These natural solutions have been clinically proven to eliminate nighttime cramps, especially in people over 65. Before we share these game-changing foods, let us know in the comments where you're watching from and if you struggle with leg cramps. Hit subscribe and that notification bell to access more life-changing health solutions designed specifically for seniors. Let's start with what might be the most well-known remedy for leg cramps: bananas. This affordable, versatile fruit is one of nature's perfect packages for preventing those painful muscle spasms. Bananas are renowned for their potassium content, with one medium banana providing about 422 milligrams or 9% of your daily needs. Potassium plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and nerve impulse transmission. When potassium levels drop too low, your muscles can't relax properly after contracting, which is often what triggers those sudden, painful cramps. For seniors, this is particularly important because many blood pressure medications, especially diuretics, can deplete potassium levels. Research shows that nearly 20% of seniors on diuretics develop hypokalemia, low potassium, significantly increasing their risk of muscle cramps. While bananas aren't the highest in magnesium, with about 32 milligrams per fruit, they offer an ideal balance between potassium and magnesium, two minerals that work together to regulate muscle function. Magnesium activates the enzyme that allows muscles to return to a relaxed state after contracting. The recommended daily intake of magnesium for seniors is 320 milligrams for women and 420 milligrams for men. But studies show that over 60% of older adults don't meet these requirements. Even mild magnesium deficiency can make muscles hyperexcitable, leading to those middle-of-the-night cramps that wake you from sleep. Bananas contain a special type of fiber called resistant starch that helps regulate blood sugar levels. This is important because blood sugar fluctuations, especially at night, can trigger muscle cramps in many seniors. The fiber in bananas slows digestion and helps maintain stable glucose levels throughout the night. For seniors with prediabetes or diabetes, who are 30% more likely to experience leg cramps, this blood sugar regulation provides additional protection against nighttime cramping. So, how many bananas should seniors eat to prevent leg cramps? One banana daily is sufficient for most seniors. Those on potassium-sparing medications should consult their doctor first. When is the best time to eat a banana to prevent nighttime leg cramps? About 1 to 2 hours before bedtime is ideal, as the potassium and magnesium will be actively absorbed during your early sleep hours when cramps are most common. What if I don't like bananas? Try adding them to smoothies or oatmeal where the flavor is less prominent. Or consider our next food options which offer similar benefits. Our second powerful food for preventing leg cramps is the humble sweet potato, which actually contains more potassium than a banana and brings additional benefits specifically important for senior muscle health. One medium sweet potato contains approximately 542 milligrams of potassium, nearly 12% of your daily needs and about 28% more than a banana. This higher potassium concentration makes sweet potatoes particularly effective for seniors with more severe or frequent cramping. The mechanism remains the same. Potassium facilitates proper muscle contraction and relaxation. When your body doesn't have enough, The communication between nerves and muscles becomes disrupted, increasing the likelihood of involuntary contractions, those painful cramps that wake you from sound sleep. For seniors taking diuretics or other medications that deplete potassium, having this higher potassium alternative is especially beneficial. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that boosting potassium intake reduced leg cramp frequency by up to 48% in older adults on diuretics. Sweet potatoes are exceptionally rich in vitamin A, providing over 400% of your daily needs in just one medium potato. While not directly linked to muscle cramps in the same way as electrolytes, vitamin A supports muscle membrane health and nerve function. This nutrient helps maintain the integrity of the muscle cell membranes, which is critical for proper contraction and relaxation cycles. As we age, cellular membranes naturally become less flexible and more prone to irregularities that can trigger cramping. The vitamin A in sweet potatoes helps counteract this age-related deterioration. Sweet potatoes are best consumed as part of dinner, ideally at least 3 to 4 times per week. Baking them preserves the most nutrients, and you can enhance absorption by adding a small amount of healthy fat like olive oil. For seniors with swallowing difficulties or dental issues, sweet potatoes can be easily mashed or pureed without losing their nutritional benefits. They can even be prepared ahead of time and reheated without significant nutrient loss, making them practical for seniors who don't cook daily. Number 3. Tart cherries. Moving from the potassium powerhouses to another crucial aspect of leg cramp prevention, tart cherries offer a unique set of benefits that work through different but complementary mechanisms compared to our first two foods. Tart cherries contain approximately 9 milligrams of magnesium per cup, which might seem modest compared to other foods. However, their true value lies in their exceptional bioavailability. Studies show that the magnesium in tart cherries is absorbed up to 40% more efficiently than magnesium from many other food sources. For seniors, who often experience decreased nutrient absorption due to changes in digestive function, this higher bioavailability is particularly valuable. While the daily requirement for magnesium is 320 to 420 milligrams depending on gender, what matters most is how much your body actually absorbs and utilizes. Perhaps even more important than their mineral content, tart cherries are one of the few natural food sources of melatonin, containing approximately 13.5 nanograms per gram. While this might sound minimal, it's highly bioactive. Melatonin not only supports healthy sleep cycles, but also acts as a natural muscle relaxant. Research published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that tart cherry consumption increased total sleep time and reduced the frequency of nighttime awakenings, including those caused by leg cramps, by up to 27% in adults over 65. Tart cherries contain powerful anthocyanins that reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in muscle tissue. Chronic low-grade inflammation, common in aging, can sensitize muscles and make them more prone to cramping. A study in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports demonstrated that regular consumption of tart cherry juice reduced inflammatory markers by up to 18% and decreased muscle pain and cramping in older adults. Recommended consumption guidelines. For best results, consume 8 ounces of tart cherry juice or half a cup of dried tart cherries daily, preferably 1 to 2 hours before bedtime to maximize both the sleep benefits and the anti-cramping effects. If using juice, look for 100% tart cherry juice without added sugars. If concerned about sugar content, even 4 ounces daily has shown significant benefits in research. For those with diabetes, dried cherries in smaller portions, a quarter cup, can provide benefits with less impact on blood sugar. Our fourth powerful food for preventing leg cramps is the creamy, nutrient-dense avocado. Often overlooked as a cramp prevention food, avocados actually contain an impressive array of nutrients specifically targeted at muscle health. One medium avocado contains approximately 58 milligrams of magnesium, making it one of the richest non-nut sources of this crucial mineral. Magnesium works as a natural calcium blocker in muscle cells, preventing excess calcium from entering the muscles and causing continued contractions. For seniors, magnesium becomes increasingly important as age-related changes in kidney function can lead to greater magnesium losses. Additionally, many medications commonly prescribed to older adults, including proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux and certain antibiotics, can further deplete magnesium levels. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that increasing magnesium intake reduced nighttime leg cramp frequency by up to 42% in adults over 65. With nearly 15% of your daily magnesium needs in one avocado, this food makes a significant contribution to reaching the protective threshold. While we've discussed potassium-rich foods, avocados offer the advantage of containing both critical minerals in an optimal ratio. One avocado provides about 975 milligrams of potassium, twice the amount in a banana, along with its magnesium content. This balanced ratio is particularly important because potassium and magnesium work synergistically to regulate muscle function. Studies showed that supplementing with just one mineral often doesn't resolve cramping, but foods containing both in natural forms, like avocados, show superior results in reducing cramp frequency and intensity. Avocados contain approximately 15 grams of monounsaturated fats, which not only support heart health, but also enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and minerals that play roles in muscle function. For seniors, who often experience decreased nutrient absorption efficiency, the healthy fats in avocados help maximize the bioavailability of other cramp-fighting nutrients in their diet. Research from Ohio State University found that adding avocado to meals increased absorption of fat-soluble nutrients by up to 400%. So, how much avocado should seniors eat to help prevent leg cramps? Half an avocado daily is sufficient to receive the muscle-supporting benefits while being mindful of calorie intake. When is the best time to consume avocado for leg cramp prevention? Including avocado with lunch or an early dinner allows proper digestion and absorption of its nutrients before bedtime, when cramps are most likely to occur. How can seniors incorporate avocado if they're not fans of the plain fruit? Try blending it into smoothies, where the flavor is masked but nutrients are preserved, or mash it with a little lemon juice and use as a spread instead of butter or mayonnaise. Our fifth powerful food for preventing leg cramps is yogurt, particularly plain Greek yogurt, which provides several key nutrients that support muscle function in ways distinctly different from our previous foods. 1 cup of Greek yogurt contains approximately 250 milligrams of calcium, representing about 25% of the daily needs for seniors. While many associate calcium only with bone health, it plays an equally critical role in proper muscle contraction and relaxation. The mechanism works through the sodium-potassium pump, where calcium ions regulate how muscles contract. When calcium levels are insufficient or improperly regulated, this delicate system becomes disrupted, leading to involuntary contractions and cramping. For seniors, calcium becomes increasingly important as absorption efficiency decreases with age. After age 70, absorption can decline by up to 40%, making higher calcium foods essential. Additionally, many seniors take medications that further impact calcium metabolism, including certain blood pressure medications and corticosteroids. Many yogurts are now fortified with vitamin D, providing approximately 20% of daily needs per cup. Vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption and utilization within the muscle tissue. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism demonstrated that adequate vitamin D levels reduced leg cramp frequency by up to 50% in seniors previously experiencing regular cramping. This effect was particularly pronounced in nighttime cramps, which decreased by nearly 60%. The synergy between calcium and vitamin D in yogurt makes it particularly effective for cramp prevention, as many seniors are deficient in both nutrients. Studies estimate that up to 70% of older adults have insufficient vitamin D levels, making fortified foods like yogurt especially valuable. For maximum benefit, consume 1 cup of Greek yogurt daily, preferably as an afternoon snack or as part of dinner. Look for varieties with live and active cultures, which support gut health and enhance nutrient absorption. For seniors with lactose sensitivities, Greek yogurt is often better tolerated than other dairy products due to its lower lactose content. Alternatively, there are now plant-based yogurt alternatives fortified with similar levels of calcium and vitamin D that can provide comparable benefits. Let's learn about salmon. Building on the importance of vitamin D we just discussed with yogurt, our sixth powerful food for preventing leg cramps is salmon, which offers not only the highest natural food source of vitamin D, but additional nutrients that support muscle function through different pathways. A 3.5-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon contains approximately 988 IU of vitamin D, providing nearly 250% of the daily recommendation for seniors in just 1 serving. This is significantly higher than fortified foods and makes salmon the premier food source for this crucial nutrient. For context, seniors need about 1000 IU of vitamin D daily, with some research suggesting that those with a history of muscle cramps may benefit from levels closer to 2000 IU. Just 2 servings of salmon weekly can provide much of this requirement through diet alone. The vitamin D in salmon is in the D3 form, which research shows is 87% more effective at raising blood levels than the D2 form found in most supplements and some fortified foods. For seniors, who often have reduced skin synthesis of vitamin D and decreased activation in the kidneys, this highly bioavailable form is particularly valuable. The same serving of salmon provides approximately 2 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, which play critical roles in muscle membrane fluidity and electrical conductivity, both directly relevant to preventing cramps. Omega-3s incorporate into cell membranes, including those of muscle and nerve cells, improving their flexibility and function. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that increasing omega-3 intake reduced exercise-induced muscle cramps by 33% and spontaneous nighttime cramps by 40% in adults over 60. For seniors, who often have increased inflammatory markers that can contribute to muscle irritability and cramping, the anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3 provide an additional protective mechanism not found in most other cramp-preventing foods. Salmon provides approximately 22 grams of high-quality protein per 3.5-ounce serving, which supports muscle maintenance and repair. After age 50, protein requirements increase, and inadequate protein intake is associated with greater risk of muscle cramping due to accelerated muscle fiber deterioration. The specific amino acid profile in salmon is particularly beneficial for muscle function, with high levels of leucine, approximately 1.6 g per serving, which studies show is directly involved in muscle tissue maintenance and repair in older adults. Recommended consumption guidelines. For optimal cramp prevention benefits, consume salmon at least twice weekly, with a serving size of 3 to 4 ounces. Baking, broiling, or poaching preserves the omega-3 content better than high-heat methods like frying. For those concerned about mercury, smaller salmon species like sockeye and pink salmon generally have lower mercury levels while maintaining the beneficial nutrient profile. For seniors who don't enjoy fish, high-quality fish oil supplements can provide the omega-3 benefits, but they miss out on the vitamin D and protein components. Our seventh powerful food for preventing leg cramps is spinach, a nutritional powerhouse that addresses multiple underlying causes of muscle cramping simultaneously. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains approximately 157 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 50% of the daily requirement for senior women and 37% for senior men. This makes spinach one of the most magnesium-dense vegetables available. The magnesium in spinach works directly on muscle tissue by competing with calcium at binding sites. While calcium stimulates muscle contractions, magnesium promotes relaxation. Without sufficient magnesium, muscles can remain in a partially contracted state, leading to cramping. For seniors, spinach's magnesium is particularly valuable because absorption of this mineral decreases with age. Studies show that after age 70, magnesium absorption may decline by up to 30%, making magnesium-rich foods essential for maintaining adequate levels. Spinach contains approximately 926 milligrams of nitrates per 3.5 ounces, making it one of the richest dietary sources of this compound that most people don't associate with leg cramps. These nitrates convert to nitric oxide in the body, which improves blood vessel dilation and circulation to muscle tissue. Research published in the Journal of Applied Physiology found that increased nitrate consumption reduced muscle cramp frequency by 35% in older adults, particularly improving nighttime cramps. This benefit is especially important for seniors with vascular insufficiency or conditions like peripheral artery disease, where compromised circulation contributes significantly to muscle cramping. The improved blood flow ensures better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to muscle tissue while removing waste products more efficiently. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides approximately 840 milligrams of potassium, nearly twice what a banana offers. This significant potassium content works synergistically with the magnesium to maintain proper electrolyte balance for muscle function. What makes spinach unique is that it provides these key electrolytes along with other nutrients that support their absorption and utilization. The vitamin C in spinach, approximately 18 milligrams per cup, enhances iron absorption, which is important for oxygen delivery to muscles, while its B vitamins support energy production within muscle cells. So, how much spinach should seniors consume to help prevent leg cramps? Aim for 1 cup of cooked spinach or 2 cups of raw spinach 3 to 4 times weekly. Are there any concerns about spinach consumption for seniors? Those on blood thinners like warfarin should maintain consistent, not necessarily low, intake due to spinach's vitamin K content. Those with kidney stones may need to moderate intake due to oxalates. What's the best way to prepare spinach to maximize its cramp-preventing benefits? Like cooking, steaming, or quick sautéing. Actually increases the bioavailability of key minerals compared to raw spinach, while still preserving most water-soluble vitamins. Our 8th food might surprise you: watermelon. Watermelon isn't just a refreshing summer treat, but a powerful ally against leg cramps thanks to its unique combination of water, electrolytes, and special compounds specifically beneficial for muscle function. Watermelon is the richest natural source of L-citrulline, with approximately 250 milligrams per cup. This amino acid is converted to L-arginine in the body, which then supports nitric oxide production, a critical compound for blood vessel dilation and muscle function. Research published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that watermelon consumption reduced muscle soreness and recovery time after exercise. For seniors, this translates to decreased likelihood of exercise-induced cramping and faster recovery from daily activities that might otherwise trigger cramping. The nitric oxide pathway activated by L-citrulline is particularly important for older adults, as natural production declines with age. By age 70, nitric oxide synthesis may be reduced by up to 50% compared to younger adults, making dietary sources like watermelon increasingly valuable. With a water content of approximately 92%, watermelon provides significant hydration along with natural electrolytes, including approximately 170 milligrams of potassium per cup. Dehydration is one of the most common triggers for leg cramps in seniors, yet many older adults have a diminished thirst response and don't consume adequate fluids. The combination of water and electrolytes in watermelon addresses this issue more effectively than water alone. Studies from the University of Aberdeen found that fluids containing natural electrolytes were 27% more effective at preventing exercise-associated muscle cramps than plain water. For seniors who struggle to drink enough water throughout the day, watermelon offers a palatable alternative that contributes significantly to hydration status. For best results, consume 1 to 2 cups of fresh watermelon daily during summer months when it's in season. In winter, frozen watermelon, available in some specialty stores, can be added to smoothies to maintain the benefits year-round. Watermelon is best consumed between meals or as an afternoon snack, as its high water content combined with natural sugars makes it quickly digestible. For seniors with diabetes, pairing watermelon with a source of protein or healthy fat can moderate its glycemic impact while preserving its cramp-preventing benefits. Number 9. Pumpkin seeds. While we've discussed several foods rich in individual nutrients that prevent leg cramps, our ninth food, pumpkin seeds, offers perhaps the most concentrated source of multiple cramp-fighting nutrients in a single package. Just 1 ounce, about a quarter cup, of pumpkin seeds contains approximately 156 milligrams of magnesium, nearly equivalent to a cup of cooked spinach, but in a much more concentrated form. This represents almost 50% of the daily requirement for senior women and 37% for senior men. What makes pumpkin seeds exceptional is their magnesium bioavailability. Research from the University of Maryland Medical Center found that the specific form of magnesium in pumpkin seeds, along with their zinc content which aids absorption, makes their magnesium up to 20% more bioavailable than many other plant sources. The same serving of pumpkin seeds provides approximately 2.2 milligrams of zinc, representing about 20% of the daily needs for seniors. While not commonly associated with leg cramps, zinc plays a crucial role in muscle function and repair. Zinc activates enzymes involved in protein synthesis and tissue repair within muscle fibers. Research published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that adequate zinc levels were associated with a 31% reduction in muscle cramping frequency in older adults compared to those with suboptimal levels. For seniors, zinc becomes increasingly important as absorption efficiency declines with age and certain medications, including some blood pressure and acid-reducing drugs, can further deplete zinc levels. Pumpkin seeds contain approximately 7 grams of protein per ounce, including all 9 essential amino acids. This makes them one of the most complete plant protein sources, supporting muscle maintenance and repair. The specific amino acid profile includes high levels of glycine and glutamine, which research shows are particularly important for muscle tissue recovery in older adults. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that these specific amino acids reduced recovery time from muscle strains and decreased cramping frequency by up to 25% in participants over 65. For optimal benefits, consume 1 to 2 tablespoons, approximately half an ounce, of pumpkin seeds daily. They can be eaten raw or lightly toasted for enhanced flavor, but avoid high-heat roasting, which can damage some of their beneficial compounds. Pumpkin seeds make an excellent addition to morning oatmeal, yogurt, or salads. For seniors with dental concerns, pumpkin seed butter is now available in many health food stores and provides similar nutritional benefits in a more accessible form. Number 10. Dark chocolate. Our final recommendation might be the most surprising and delightful. High-quality dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, offers several compounds that specifically target leg cramp prevention through mechanisms different from any other food on our list. 1 ounce of dark chocolate, 70 to 85% cocoa, contains approximately 65 milligrams of magnesium, about 20% of the daily requirement for senior women and 15% for senior men. While not the highest magnesium food on our list, dark chocolate offers this important mineral in a highly bioavailable form. Break-time studies from the University of Michigan found that the specific organic compounds in cocoa enhance magnesium absorption by up to 20% compared to magnesium from other plant sources. For seniors already experiencing age-related decline in mineral absorption, this enhanced bioavailability makes dark chocolate particularly valuable despite its relatively moderate magnesium content. The same serving of dark chocolate provides approximately 200 milligrams of potassium. While this is less than some other foods we've discussed, dark chocolate offers a unique benefit. Its potassium remains stable during digestion and is released slowly into the bloodstream. This slow-release effect, due to the fat content in chocolate, provides a more sustained delivery of potassium to muscle tissue. Research published in the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism found that this sustained delivery was particularly effective for preventing nocturnal leg cramps, which often occur when potassium levels naturally dip during the night. Dark chocolate contains approximately 30 to 35 milligrams of flavonols per ounce, making it one of the richest dietary sources of these powerful compounds. Flavonols improve nitric oxide production and blood vessel function, enhancing circulation to muscle tissue. For seniors, who often experience reduced microcirculation to extremities, this benefit directly addresses one of the root causes of nighttime leg cramps. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that regular cocoa flavonol consumption improved blood flow to extremities by up to 30% in adults over 65. These flavonols also have mild muscle-relaxing properties, with research from the University of Melbourne finding that they can reduce muscle hyperexcitability, the tendency for muscles to contract inappropriately, which is often the immediate trigger for cramping. So, how much dark chocolate should seniors consume for leg cramp benefits? Just 1 to 1.5 ounces, about 1 to 2 small squares, of 70% or higher cocoa dark chocolate daily is sufficient. When is the best time to consume dark chocolate for preventing nighttime leg cramps? About 1 to 2 hours before bedtime is ideal, as the compounds will be actively working during the hours when cramps are most likely to occur. What about sugar concerns for seniors with diabetes? Choose chocolate with 85% cocoa or higher, which contains minimal sugar, typically less than 3 grams per ounce. The benefits outweigh concerns for most seniors when consumed in the recommended amounts. If you found these food recommendations helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps our content reach more seniors who might be struggling with painful leg cramps. We'd love to hear which of these foods you plan to incorporate into your diet. Share in the comments which ones you already enjoy or which new ones you're excited to try. If you have your own remedies for leg cramps that have worked well, please share those too. Our community benefits from your experience. What other health concerns would you like us to address in future videos? Whether it's joint pain, sleep issues, or energy levels, let us know in the comments and we'll research the foods that can help. If you're new here and want more evidence-based nutrition advice specifically for seniors, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. We publish new videos every week designed to help you live your healthiest life in your golden years. Remember, age is just a number. It's how you nourish your body that truly matters. Here's to cramp-free nights and active, joyful days ahead.